Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to HIMediaTV. I am your host, and from HIMediaTV, and I got a quick question for you. How much is it okay to get into your coworker's business? But before we get into that, let us address Sean's question from last week. Are double A better games better than triple A games? I'd say yes. And the reason I'd say yes is I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be doing a pirate software for a second, so bear with me. Here's kind of where we are in terms of gaming pricing in today's day and age. $5, like cheapo crap game. $10, a mid indie game. 15. This is a normal good indie game. 20 to 30. This is a your premium indie games is like your Slime Rancher 2s, things of that nature, Outer Wilds. And then 30 to, let's say about, 40, like 40, 35 to 40. These are your double A games. 50 is, a high quality, is like a mid-range somewhere between like a double A and a half kind of game. 60 is a full retail, fully finished triple A game. And anything 70 plus is a scheme. This is generally like how I kind of look at things, especially when it comes to, the pricing. And I have found that the $40 mark has been amazing as it pertains to different games. So let's take a look at a handful of games that, you and I, Sean, have played that definitely are $40 and feel like they're worth more. It Takes Two, one of the best multiplayer titles I think I've ever played. I played it with my ex and we loved it. It was great. And I know you've played it with Troy. And then there's Helldivers 2, which you mentioned in your video, which is, controversies aside, is one of the best, double A games to come out of the, industry in the last couple of years. Also, people forget, Elden Ring Night Rain is $40. This game has absorbed my entire fucking life for like a month and a half plus. It's bad. And this is a $40 game. So I say all that to say, double A games are better than triple A games because usually double A games don't have the super moneyed interests absorbing all of that, talent and time and having their fingers in all the pies. That's a big reason why. But on to the main question. How much should you be in your coworker's business? Now, the easy answer is none. But sometimes when you work, like here's the thing about work, right? When you're at a job, jobs are like school in the sense as it forces you to be around people that you otherwise wouldn't in a million years be within 30 feet of. And like that, you encounter some people that make questionable choices. Like, I got a lot of gripes about a lot of my different coworkers, but like, there's this one dude. We're gonna call him Nathan. This is not Nathan is not his name. We're protecting the names of the innocent. Nathan has spent years as a photographer. He retired, 35 years as a photographer. He traveled all over the world doing travel photography. He pivoted to like doing Photoshop and like editing and stuff, and he retired. He was a photographer in New York City for 35 odd years. Successful. He's retired. He's in his like mid 50s and is like, yeah, I need to do something, and money's tight. Let's be I'm like, fair enough. Nathan has a 21-year-old son who's also in college for, you know, photography, following the family trade. Good for him. Um, Greg and I have talked about like how I have not been able to be in my industry and I got automated out of it because of AI and, like the difficulties of, hiring in my industry and how it's a little bit different from, the general like job market and stuff of that nature, picking each other's brains about, um, industry disruptions and how AI is different from like Photoshop disrupting, and things of that nature. And then his girlfriend, who works in the grocery department, work comes up. His 19-year-old girlfriend. Yeah. See, I'm a very opinionated individual. I have a very difficult time not calling a spade a spade. And when I see that, I can't help but like be like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing here? And I'm gonna be real. I don't I don't say anything because I need to work with this man. But then sometimes he says shit that pisses me off even more because like one of my other coworkers was talking about this one friend of hers today who she doesn't like, who she doesn't want to be friends with anymore because she's 20, her friend is 24 years old, has no responsibilities, says she's always tired. My coworker resents her for saying she's always tired because she doesn't actually really do a job at all. And she spends all her money on My Little Pony stickers. And then Nathan, as my other coworker is regaling him with this drama, says, "Oh, what's her number?" In response to my coworker saying she's just childish for her age. Mind you, he has a girlfriend. A girlfriend that's younger than his son, by the way. His adult college age son. I can't say shit to him because I need to maintain positive work relationships. But this energy, like, this needs to go somewhere. And I know this cocksucker ain't gonna watch this video, so we're good. But fuck me, dude. Like shit. Like what? Like I don't want to be invested in this man's personal life, but I feel like he's a monster. I don't know. How about y'all? How invested do y'all get in your coworkers' like personal lives when they share stuff with you? Because I'm a little. Oh God, I hate it here.